Obi promises to refund woman who contributed 60 million naira to his campaign. Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, has promised a woman who donated 60 million naira to his campaign, which he did not receive, a refund. Yesterday, while I was on a flight to Abuja, I met someone who needed help carrying her bag. During our conversation, she mentioned that she contributed 60 million naira towards my election campaign. However, I informed her that I had not received any such contribution from that person. I assured her that I would personally speak to the individual in question and ensure that she is refunded every single penny. He stated this during his interactive session with Obedience in Lagos State on Sunday, which was organized by Gbadebo Rhodes Vivo, the Lagos State governorship candidate in the 2023 general election. The former governor of Anambra State urged citizens to focus on opposition and ensure that the right things are done in the country rather than thinking about the 2027 election. How can we address the issues that might arise in the next election? In my opinion, the first step is to fulfill our responsibilities as the opposition and ensure that things are done correctly. Let us not focus on the 2027 election for now. However, I can assure you that the mistakes made in the 2023 election will not be repeated in 2027. During the discussion about the ongoing crisis in the Labour Party, Mr. Obi emphasized the need for an independent audit of the party's account to uncover any corruption within the party's leadership. He stressed that while conventions and summits are important, it is vital that proper procedures are followed. Today, people say to me that I'm the number one supporter of Abure. My position is simple. When there were accusations of embezzlement on Abure, I said we should get an audit of Labour Party's account. And until that work is done, I cannot say anybody is wrong. If you tell me today that your chairman in Lagos used to live in a one-bedroom apartment and now lives in Ikoyi, all you have said is a story unless you can show me where the campaign funds made her buy property in Ikoyi. Someone commented that those below 2 years as a party cannot contest. Simple. You cannot get married and remain single. If my wife wants to travel, she would turn to me and tell me, and I carry the bill. But whatever she does in the house, I must consult her. However, for me, whatever happens at the party, it is for us to sit down and resolve it. Is the Labour Party supposed to have a convention? Yes. However, for me, it must be done properly and exemplary. Until we see the end of where this Abure is being driven to, then we will make comments. So, for this particular news article, it began with an accusation from Peter. It began with not an accusation per se, because I don't think it was an accusation. I think it was Johnson mentioned. He said he met this particular person on a flight, right? They boarded the same plane together, and the person mentioned to him that, look, I donated so and so. People get money for this life. I wonder, but this story is going to also look very unnatural to people who did not do it because they are not the giver. But somebody mentioned that they have given, and P2B mentioned, I did not receive, and I was not informed that anybody donated such money. Okay, since you donated such money, I will do what? Speak to those in, if the money came in, he said he was going to do a refund. Do you understand? He was going to refund that. You understand? They're going to check their books and do a refund. Right? And then he went on and he spoke about becoming an opposition. And I think I know why P2B is referred to as the only opposition as it is now. Opposition does not mean in politics. Opposition does not mean I'm a position, I will come and I will make things unbearable for you. No, I will come and I will make sure that your administration is ungovernable. No. That is how the opposition we have had in the past is. I think P2B is the number one opposition at this period, not P2B per se, Labour Party. Labour Party has become the number one opposition that tells the government to do what is right. To me, that is it. That is the job of an opposition. That thing that you said you will do, you hold them by the jugular and say, "Una say una go do this thing, make una do one." And he does not just come out to say, "You said you will do this, you will come out to do it." No, he also gives, should I say, nudges or tips or advices. This is not going well. Why don't you do this like this? Why don't you? Do you understand? I said it before that it is not every criticism that is an attack. No, it is not every criticism that is an attack. There are criticisms that were made to actually serve us, most especially those in politics. But because in politics you feel as you're criticizing me, you want my seat. As you're criticizing me, you want me to fail. That's on the contrary. Whether we like it or not, Tinubu is now the president of Nigeria. Do you understand? He's now the way Nigeria policies are done. It is not like abroad where you say if you fail, you will leave. No. But we must be holding these people accountable. That is what the be saying. They should be able to remind them. When I say this one will happen, they're the one that said, oh, this and this and that is going to happen. That and that and this is going to happen. All they need to do as the opposition is to come out and remind them. That is what the opposition to do. If had it been those in government, right? They are already, how am I going to put it now? Those in government have the interest of the people at heart. Do you understand? Those things will not be sounding like criticism. It will be like a reminder. Do you understand? It will be like a reminder. Yes, if somebody comes to criticize you as a human being today, we have what's it called? We have people who feel criticism is what drives them. Imagine you come and you tell this person, I don't like how you do it, I don't like how you. Yes, for a moment, you might lose it. You understand? You might be waiting this person to talk, we're not concerned, but later, if you look at it, it is kind of a pointer to you. It's a pointer. So yes, the person criticize you. You go in, you check, this thing I'm doing, am I doing it rightly? Am I doing this thing that I'm doing rightly? Am I doing the right thing? Is this thing is it not a character that I wear? You not try to correct. That is how it is supposed to be. But unfortunately in our Nigerian politics, the reverse is the case. Do you understand? But the thing is, I love how you said there will be an opposition. And opposition is these people, if they're not doing what they say they will do, they're going to be singing it in their ears. And I think I really, really love that. And then he mentioned about the next election, Labour Party, what did you not do well? Of course, that is how it's supposed to be. What did you not do well in the last election? Come next election, they should do better. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of